it's tough, but, well, it's tough. It's not tough on me personally. It's just tough to watch kids lay it on the line like that. There had to be a winner and there had to be a loser. And you know what? Eden Prairie deserves a lot of credit. They had a target on them day one. We zeroed in on them ourselves and we almost got by with it. They deserve to be champs. The best player in high school hockey, Mr. Hockey in my mind, scored the winner. And I got nothing but respect for that kid. He could have gone anywhere he wanted, stayed in high school hockey, and he got rewarded tonight. And that's a special group of kids who hung together, and you can tell they're really tight. And you know what? They'll go back in time, and they'll remember Duluth East gave them a heck of a run.
Coach, you guys did such a good job on him all game long. Just what was working for you there, and just what did you think of that final play and how it kind of developed?
Well, we talked more during our skate today about maybe shadowing them or doing this or that, and we decided to go out in the game. We thought we played really well last night, and if we could come out and play the same way, because they're very similar teams, we're going to start out that way. And if he became a threat, a constant threat, we were ready to shadow him. But I really thought we got to our game and played a complete game, and we got completely away from matching, and we were a little fatigued, so we had to worry more about us than worry about him as an individual or their team. We had to get through this game, and could have gone to another overtime. Who knows how long this thing was going to go? And I kind of suspected we were going to go to OT, so because we've played each other and we played each other in Duluth. It was an OT, and we're kind of getting used to that. I think these guys thought this could be a long game, so we didn't pay any attention to him. I thought our team really played well.
Andrew Kerr paid pretty good attention to him.
Andrew Kerr has had an incredible year.
Those are four of the best hits of the year.
He's a warrior. And actually, you know what? All our D were incredible this year. They didn't get enough credit for this tournament. They were horses. Rapinski, Moore, Bergerson went down. I don't know if you noticed, third period he couldn't play. Senior captain. We had a junior step in that never played defense before, other than the end of the year we started working him back there. Kyle Campion and Bo Hughes took a couple shifts, and we were okay. They did a heck of a job. We rode Moore and Rapinski a lot, and Kerr. Yeah, he did a heck of a job, all of them.
Louis Lunani on TV said, in the wrap-up, said that if Kyle Rao, as great as he played, if he remembers back and has an unfavorite number, it'll be 3, because he cracked in 2 or 3 really good body checks.
He said to me in the line that we did a great job on him, and we didn't do anything special. We just played our game.
Trevor, you got the second goal there in the third period. Did you kind of think the game was going to be yours after that?
Well, in the state tournament, you can never think the game is yours, no matter what point it is in the game. So, yeah, we had a little momentum boost, but I don't know, we just had to keep playing. We kind of let up a tiny bit, and they scored and went to 3 overtimes, and they scored.
Mike, I don't know if you can process this yet, but how does this one compare to that epic with Apple Valley? And if I'm not mistaken, was Spihar in your locker room before the game today?
It's very similar. I guess the Apple Valley game, what hurts the most is the missed call. There was no missed calls. I thought they called a great game. They let the kids determine it. They stayed out of it. And they had instant replay. We would have won the Apple Valley game. Fortunately, they didn't. And so, but it hurts like that just because, hey, you could ask more from a team. You just can't ask more from a team. They just battled, and never quit. That's all you can ask. There's going to be a winner tonight, and there was going to be a loser. And we're the loser, but we're not really losers. It was a great hockey game. And again, they deserve a lot of credit. There's a lot of seniors in that locker room. And they hung around, and they're a tight group of kids. And we've been battling them all the way in scrimmages and games, and we got a lot of respect for each other. Lee Smith and I go way back, and Lee deserves a lot of credit.
Jake, I know it's really tough right now, but considering you guys have so many players coming back next year, does this give you any fuel for the Fire to really make a run at it again next year?
Yeah, well, yeah, we have the same. We'll have 3 solid good lines again, and we'll miss JoJo a ton though. He was huge this tournament. And he's an unbelievable goalie. I think he was the best goalie in the tournament. So yeah. Besides that, we'll have a really good team.
Jake or Trevor, this was the longest championship game in 67 years of the tournament. Does that mean anything right now? Is it something maybe years from now you might be able to grasp? I mean, what does it feel to be a part of that?
Well, obviously it hurts right now, but I feel like we'll look back on it and say that we played our hearts out, and we played 3-4 straight overtime games, and we just never quit. And I feel like we'll look back and we'll be very happy with ourselves, even though we lost in the championship game. We had a great team to go all the way.
Jake, did you feel before the game like this could be a long game? Was that something maybe you expected?
I truly thought we were gonna win. We had so much momentum winning the 3 overtime games in a row, and our guys are just so positive. We just always say we're not gonna lose, and the whole time I for sure thought we were gonna win, even in the overtimes when they had some chances. But then when they put the puck in at the end, I don't even know.
Mike, it seemed like the team was really exhausted, and then you got the break with it, and then you came back kind of rejuvenated. You really kind of took over the momentum of the game.
I thought the guys really believed in each other. Our shift lengths were right on. The line guy came off, the other 2 guys came on, and it wasn't Tontonato's line's going to do it. It wasn't Lanier's line's going to do it, or Johnson's line's going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it together, and we're not going to be denied. And I constantly heard that message, and that message was very, very. It was constant throughout the game. That was our key. If we would have extended the worst game we had was White Bear game. We extended our line shifts way too long. We were out there way too long. We're not that kind of team. They bought into it, and that's the reason we were able, first of all, to get to this game. Secondly, to play at such a high level after. You don't do that unless you pay attention to your line shifts. You just don't. You get fatigued, and that's when you take penalties, and that's when you make mistakes, and that's when pucks end up in your net. We had our shift lengths down to 30 seconds, and they bought into it. That's the character of the team. It wasn't Tontonato's line's going to win it, or this guy's going to win it, or that guy's going to win it. This is what we got to do to get it done. This will give us the best opportunity to get it done. So.
Anything else? Coach, players, thank you very much. Congratulations on a great game.